Welcome back to Travelling Box with me, Tanya, and as you can see we are on site at the moment and it's raining. Now if you're a caravaner in the UK then you are well used to being stuck on rainy days, and it's up to you whether you decide to brave it, don your coats and go out as we often do. But sometimes you just want a day where you relax and do not much of anything and watch movies, play games and all of that sort of thing. Now weirdly, in the caravanning community, the concept of having a television in the caravan is a bit of a contentious issue. Every time it's raised, somebody will complain and say a caravan shouldn't have television, you get away from it all and blah de blah de blah, and others will say you have to have television, I want to watch my EastEnders every night. It doesn't really matter. Does it? It's entirely up to you whether you watch television on holiday or not, and your lifestyle and your preferences. It's entirely up to you. Each caravan is perfectly adept to manage your holiday in your way, so you feel free to do you. That's it. That's all anybody needs to do, just as I'm free to do me. Now in our caravans we don't have a television. I have no intentions of buying one. But we do have a television aerial and we do have a television bracket that was made with the caravan, came with it. We're not going to buy a television. However, there are occasions when I've been on a site and I've wanted to watch live TV. And there is a very, very easy way to do that that's not terribly expensive, and I'm going to show you what it is. Basically, I can watch live TV without using my data, using an aerial on my iPad, or my iPhone, or the Kindle, or any tablet, any phone, just with this. It's the August 405. I'm not going to do an unboxing because I've used it quite a few times already, and there are loads of unboxing videos on YouTube, so just search for them. But basically, it's a television receiver. So if I unplug this, it's this natty little gadget here. It's tiny and it's completely portable. It's rechargeable and it holds power for a couple of hours before needing to be recharged again. It comes with its own little set of aerials. So you get a longer aerial there, and there's an antenna point in the back here, or there's a little telescopic aerial that you pull out, and that also plugs in. So that one's great if you want to take your tablet or phone to the beach and watch telly. Who knows? It's your holiday, you do you. And it also comes with this adapter to plug into an existing aerial, and this is the one I'm using today for the first time. I never used to use this in my old caravan, I just used to use this one. And I could get hundreds of channels depending on where I was. But today I'm going to try this one. In fact, I might try this one and compare. But this has that end that plugs into the aerial of your caravan, and then that end plugs into the antenna point on this device. You then download the, well, you would previously have downloaded, because we don't want to use our data on site if we can help it, the August 405 app. And through that app you will then search for channels. It will bring up all of the channels available and play them live without using any data, and you see how many channels you get. Right, this is an awkward angle, but there's a reason you're at an awkward angle. In this caravan, an extension has been put on for the television aerial. The previous owners of this caravan used to have a television that would sit on this windowsill. I love the shelf. I keep saying it, I really love the shelf. Would fit on this windowsill, and then they run an extension here, which means happily I can use it too. And this adapter plugs right in to that aerial socket there, and I can plonk this down on the shelf and leave it. Switch it on, and you'll see there's a blue light flashing there which says that there's power and it's on, which is great. Right, so moving on, this is my iPad, but you can use it on anything, any tablet, any phone, Android or iOS, not an issue. And I'm just going to search here for the August 405 app, and it's literally called the August 405, and that's it. If I show you, live TV, you can record as well if you want to, and your settings. We're going to go on to live TV, and it says here, 1, power on your DVB T405, which is the receiver, by pressing the button on the side. Press the home button, then tap settings, Wi-Fi, and connect the DVD T405 to the Wi-Fi network. So this emits its own Wi-Fi network. So we'll go into our settings. The Wi-Fi. And you'll see there's an option for Wi-Fi TV 412722. Whether they're all the same number, I don't know, but that's the one we want to connect to. And once you've connected, it will say that you're connected, no internet available, and that's what you want. This isn't a Wi-Fi for connecting to the internet, it's a Wi-Fi just to connect your device to the receiver. So we'll go back into the Wi-Fi TV, and you'll see it's connecting. It's already telling me there's loads of channels. So it seems to have already picked them up. There we go. If you go to your settings there, you'll be able to scan the channels. We're in the United Kingdom, and we're going to press scan. It takes a little while. You'll see all of the channels that it's finding flashing up at the bottom. And that's it. We found 178 channels. Press done. Live TV, and there are all of the channels that it's found. Loads. Yeah, this is why my son won't have access. There's loads of adult channels, son, and radio stations. Ooh, smooth radio, marvellous. So yeah, there's an awful lot of television there for you to watch. So let's just pick BBC One, which is playing Saturday Kitchen, and that's it. Live TV. That's what's on the TV now. Pretty good picture. And you can flick through any of them and find something that you want to watch. Now, to make things super comfy when I'm in the caravan and I do want to watch something, I have a gooseneck stand that's attached to this shelf here, so I can manoeuvre my iPad wherever I want it to be, and then sit here in absolute comfort, almost comfort. and watch TV at any top point. So I'll go back to BBC One.
The PR guys will kill me if I don't put that
And I can watch a bit of Saturday Kitchen
see the show that I really feel like after lockdown is the
on a rainy, miserable day in my caravan with no issues at all, without having to lump around. Just turn this down. I can pause it, fast forward, rewind. As long as you are streaming it from that point, you're absolutely fine. And because I've got a large iPad, I've got a pretty good visibility, but if you wanted to watch it on your phone and hold that, absolutely fine. If you've got a smaller tablet, absolutely fine. You just bring it forward or further away according to how good your eyes are, really. Now, one caveat I do need to say is I've just plugged that in and it found 170 odd channels. I haven't raised or adjusted the aerial on my roof of my caravan at all. It's still in its very down position. All I've done is switch it on. And it's already found all of those channels without having to adjust that aerial. Now, whether that's the location I'm in or anything else, I don't know. But it certainly has worked. No issues. And the August 405s are relatively cheap. They're roughly £30–35 depending on where you buy them from, and they come with everything that you want. Make life pretty simple. You can only connect one device to it at a time, so if I wanted to watch live television and my son wanted to watch live television, we would need two of the devices, or we'd have to watch the same thing at the same time. And tonight is Saturday night. We're having pizza and movie night on a grey, miserable day. So if that's giving you food for thought of the way that you can watch television in your caravan without having to buy a television and just using the devices you've already got, reducing the payload of things that you're having to carry around and still having accessibility and not using your data, then this, I really would recommend it. I've used it quite a bit now and it's absolutely fantastic. The August 405 television receiver. Anyway, I hope that's helped. Thanks for watching. Love you lots. Bye.